Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Audrey's Reading Area. Yes, you already know I have another fun and exciting book that I'll be reading to you today. First, hit subscribe. Audrey's Reading Area. Subscribe and share with everybody. All right. Now, the fun and exciting book that I'll be reading to you guys today is... Yes, The Magic School Bus at the Waterworks. Written by Joanna Cole and is illustrated by Bruce Deegan. At the Waterworks. This is special to me because I love the water. Love the water. At my place where I live at the pool, I'm known as the lady that's always at the pool. That's my name. Oh, you're the lady that's always at the pool. Yes, I'm always at the water. I love water. And I got my bottle of water here too. Yes, I'll be taking a sip. Anyway, The Magic School Bus at the Waterworks. Yes. So, let's dig in and read. It says, now we all know how the Magic School Bus books are. There's a lot going on the pages, so I can't read everything, but I will show it to you and you can pause it when you play this video again. You can pause it so that you can see everything that's on there, read everything. This one says, our class really has bad luck. This year we got Miss Frizzle, the strangest teacher in school. We don't mind Miss Frizzle's strange dresses or her strange shoes. It's the way she acts that really gets us. Miss Frizzle makes us grow green mold on old pieces of bread. She makes us build clay models of garbage dumps, draw diagrams of plants and animals, and read 5 science books a week. Sounds like learning to me. Remember the trip to the Waterworks tomorrow? Other classes go on trips to the zoo or even the circus. Guess where we went on our class trip? To the Waterworks. And to get ready for the trip, Miss Frizzle made us spend a whole month in the library. We had to find out exactly how our city gets its water, down to the last drop. We also had to collect 10 interesting facts about water. Boring, typical. I don't think there are 10 interesting facts about water. Maybe 4.5. A water fact number 1 by Wanda. About 2/3 of our body is made up of water. Did you guys know that? 2/3 of our body is made up of water. That's why it's important for us to drink a lot of water daily. It says, in the parking lot, the old school bus was waiting. To our surprise, there was no bus driver. Instead, the Frizz herself was behind the wheel. The Frizz herself. Water fact number 2 by Tim. Water is the only substance that is found in the form of a liquid, a solid, and a gas in nature. Interesting. Liquid water. Interesting. At the end of the block, the bus went into a dark tunnel. When we came out, something amazing had happened. The bus looked a lot different. We looked different too. Everyone was wearing a scuba diving outfit, even Miss Frizzle. Interesting. Even Miss Frizzle. It says, Miss Frizzle was the only one who didn't seem to notice the change. She just drove on in the middle of a bridge. The bus started. I didn't know that. We're going. Fact number 3. Water fact number 3 by Shirley. There is water in the air you're breathing. You can't see it because it is in the form of an invisible gas called water vapor. When water evaporates, it changes from a liquid to a gas and rises into the air. We're going up. As you know, class, water is always evaporating from lakes, rivers, streams, and oceans. Arnold, are you paying attention? To rise into the air. It went right up into a cloud. I know I should have stayed home today. I want my mommy. You said that already. Yeah. Waterworks. Then Miss Frizzle did the weirdest thing ever. She told everybody to get out of the bus. The kids didn't want to go, but Frizzle threatened to give extra homework if we didn't. Some kids stuck their heads out of the cloud and looked down. There were mountains down there, and the cloud was going higher every minute. It was getting colder too, all around us. Drops of water began to form, and as the drops got bigger, we got smaller. Water fact number 4 by Floris. Or Florig. Clouds are water. The higher up you go, the colder the air is. When water vapor rises, the cold air makes the vapor form droplets, which hang in the air as a mist. And that's what a cloud is. Bet you didn't know that. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Before long, each kid was the size of a raindrop. In fact, each kid was in a raindrop. The drops began to fall. Miss Frizzle's class was raining. Stay together, children. It's a good thing I brought an umbrella. They're saying all sorts of funny things. We fell into a clear mountain stream and began flowing down the mountainside. Want to hear water fact number 5? Water fact number 5 by Phil. There is exactly the same amount of water on Earth now as there was a million or millions of years ago. The water keeps going around and around. It evaporates from lakes and rivers and oceans and forms clouds in the sky. And then it rains, comes back down. Yes. Then it returns to Earth again as rain or snow. This process is called the water cycle. The water cycle. Good job, you guys. Good job. I know you guys knew some of those things. In no time, we reached the reservoir that holds water for our city. We were going into the water purification system. This class trip was not so boring after all. Some water words by Dorothy Ann. A reservoir is a place where water is stored. When you purify water, you clean it. So when you purify, the word purify means to clean. And then it says we have fence keeps people from animals from dirtying the reservoir. We have all these things that are said around it, and you can freeze it and read it. Pause and read. This is such an interesting book. The water in the reservoir was pretty dirty. We were covered with dirt and mud. Follow me to the mixing basin, shouted Miss Frizzle. In the mixing basin, a clumping substance called alum was added to the water. The alum formed globs, and all the dirt and mud stuck to the globs. This is the mixing basin. On to the settling basin, ordered the Frizz. There the globs sank to the bottom, and the clean water flowed off the top. Now we were on our way to the filter. Water fact number 6 by Ralph. Less than 1% of all the water on Earth is fresh water that we can drink. The rest is salty water in the oceans or frozen water in the glaciers or the ice caps. All this talking about water is making me thirsty because I drink lots and lots of water. I'm going to drink some water now. There's nothing like water. Now we were on our way to the filter. Let me show you the picture. Now, this was the sand and the gravel filter that takes out any impurities still in the water. We were impurities. We couldn't get through. Luckily, Miss Frizzle showed us a special way around the filter. When the water came out of the filter, it was sparkling clear. Still another water world, said by Dorothy Ann. Impurities are dirt, dust, and disease germs. Anything that should not be in a glass of water. Those are called impurities, meaning impure or not pure. She's saying, class, these layers of sand and gravel strain out the tiniest bits of dirt that are left in the water, even the most of the disease germs. All right. Don't forget to pause. Did you guys see this guy in a glass of water? I don't know if you saw him in a glass of water, but I think that's so funny. I love the Magic School Bus books. They're just hilarious. They make them so interesting that it makes you want to learn. It makes you remember, helps you remember all these things that I'm reading to you. In the pipe from the filter to a storage tank, a chemical called chlorine was added to the water. Chlorine kills any remaining disease germs. A trace of fluoride was also added to keep kids from getting so many cavities. The water had come all the way through the purification system. We thought our class trip was over, but Frizzy had other ideas. Everybody into the storage tank, she shouted. Uh-oh. So I'm going to read you water fact number 7 by Molly. Clear water is not always clean water. It may still contain disease germs that can make you sick. Did y'all know that? That's right. Water fact number 8 by Amanda Jane. The first pipes in North America were made of hollowed out logs. Today, pipes are made of concrete, metal, and even plastic. Then we went into water mains, the pipes that run under the city streets. A smaller pipe carried us into a building. We went up into the pipes in the walls. Oh, yeah. Water fact number 9 by Arnold. Water pressure is usually so strong, you can't keep water from coming out of an open faucet with your finger, no matter how hard you press. When a 7th grader turned on a faucet in the girls' bathroom, we came splashing out. The building was our school. We were back. We were our regular size again. We were dressed in normal clothes again. Except for Miss Frizzle, of course. Miss Frizzle. Water fact number 10 by John. The average city in the United States loses about 1/5 of all its water through leaks. Uh-oh. Back in the classroom, Miss Frizzle acted as if nothing strange had happened. She started feeding the class lizard as she put us to work right away. We had to make a chart showing how water gets to the homes and buildings in our city. When Arnold drew a picture of a kid inside a raindrop, Miss Frizzle said, "Where did you get these crazy ideas, Arnold?" The kid inside of the raindrop. Here is how our water chart turned out. Of course, I'm going to read it to you a little bit. Water evaporates from lakes, rivers, and oceans. Clouds of water vapor form in the sky. Rain falls to earth. Some falls into streams. Some streams run into the city's reservoir. In mixing basin, dirt and mud stick to alum plumes. In settling basin, clumps of alum and dirt sink to bottom. Sand and gravel filter takes out last impurities. In pipe to storage tank, fluoride is added for strong teeth. Chlorine is added to kill every last disease germ. Pure water is held in a storage tank. Water mains carry water under the city streets to our homes and to buildings. Take a look. Nice. Later that day, we saw the old bus in the school parking lot. How did that get there? Did we only imagine going through the water supply system? Would we ever find out what really happened? The last time I saw that bus, it was in a cloud, I think. Mrs. Frizzle says we'll be studying volcanoes next. That makes us all feel a little nervous. After all, with a teacher like Miss Frizzle, anything can happen. And she's saying, there aren't any volcanoes around here, are there? Magic School Bus. Let's see. That was the end. The end. Now, there are some notes from the author. It says there are notes for serious students who do not like any kidding around when it comes to science facts. If you read some of these pages, you will be able to tell which facts in this book are true and which were put in by the author as jokes. It will also help you decide when to laugh while reading this book. How cool is that? And the last picture of Miss Frizzle. Well, all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me here at Audrey's Reading Area. You know I'm Audrey. Please hit subscribe. Please share these videos with everybody. And I thank you so much for being here with me as I read these fun and exciting books to you. I will see you soon.